Hey, good evening, everybody. My name's Scott McRae. Welcome to our rotation of Shaklee products call. We do these about every 5 weeks based on some of the information that comes out to our customers and friends about Shaklee products called the What's New newsletter. And we're going to be going over the last issue that was published regarding some of Shaklee's personal care products. So if you're new to Shaklee products, entirely, I think this might be a great way to start with the Shaklee products. If you're a longtime user, like some of you are on the call and been using Shaklee clean products for years, decades in some cases, and if you have a little information you want to share with everyone on the call tonight, please do. I'm going to be going through one little product at a time. I've highlighted specific ones. There are so many to go through. We would be on this call forever. So I'm going to go by category. I'm also going to go through some very specific products that I think everybody should know about. All right, let me gear up my screen so everyone can see what I'm seeing.
Enjoy. Thank you.
All right, there we are. All right. I wanted to start with recapping last week's or week before last. We talked a little bit about what the EWG is, the Environmental Working Group, why it matters, and why it's important. The premise of the last call that I did regarding personal care products, I named really the top 6 worst chemical categories that are in American, United States personal care products. So something really has to be done about policing this stuff, because if a company can get by with a cheaper, more effective way to mass produce a product without health in mind, we have a problem. And the problem is happening right here. And the EWG is a not-for-profit organization that is policing these things and giving companies an opportunity to earn their stamp. And we earn this stamp. There are a plethora, we're talking 750 some odd pages or so, of chemical compounds that are not allowed in order to get this stamp. So it is a serious, serious business to try and get an EWG verified product stamp on your products to ensure that they're clean and scientifically backed. Both of those have to be met before you get the stamp on your product. Well, I wouldn't be saying that if Shaklee didn't have EWG verified products. So I bring that up specifically because if you haven't been educated about looking for this stamp and you start looking at your personal care products that you have on your shelf currently right now, and you don't see this stamp, you need to be asking why. What is in this product that is either harmful, or why has your company not applied for the certification on these products? So ours have been extensively reviewed by a team of scientists that are unbiased, right? They're basically, our competition is looking at it to make sure that we are the real deal, that we're free of the toxic ingredients, that we have fully disclosed everything that's on the label, and we meet all the rigorous health and safety standards set by the EWG. Now, when you go on the website and you want to look at personal care products under the Shaklee banner, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. If you click on the beauty tab, you're going to be able to shop by what concern you're looking for, whether it's over here on the left, signs of aging, age spots, dry skin, oily skin, fine lines, and wrinkles, or you can shop by category. We have body care, skin care, makeup, some of our classic products, and of course, my favorite, hair care. Okay, I have to inject a little bit of humor in the presentation. Otherwise, this gets a little dry, people. All right, so EWG stamp on our body trio is something noteworthy, because these 3 products do 3 specific things, and you can get them all together and they're all creamy, dreamy, and wonderful without any of the toxins in it. One of the cool things about the body trio is the number of patents and patents pending on it. The deep and rich source of polyphenols, which are those really strong antioxidants that are both good on the inside and the outside of the human body. Nutrients, the things that we don't put in it in order to get that EWG stamp. The research that has been done to find and extract ultra pure botanical oils that actually have benefit to the skin. And in 3 steps, you can take care of so many great things on your skin. I'm going to just pause here for a second because I'm wondering who has any testimonial for any of these 3 products. We have the body wash, the lotion, and then the Restore Body Serum. So if anybody wants to throw in a little kudo about one of these products, please do now.
Um, I've just ordered the body wash and I had used it I don't know, got a couple of months ago and ran out and just got back to ordering again. I really like it. And then yes, you don't have it on here, but the sunscreen, the 30 SPF. I love it. I use it every day because I go out. It's still like summertime here in the South. So I'm wearing sleeveless. I put it all over my neck, my chest, my arms, my legs, and it's so creamy. And like before, when I'd look down at my legs, I'd go, ooh, they look kind of crepey. They look smooth and the skin's plumped out. And I love it. It's great. So I can't wait to start getting back to using the body wash and the serum and the lotion on a regular basis.
You bet. Thanks, Joanne. I would say with the body lotion, it's so nice to have something that actually soaks in and isn't
I
greasy.
know. No.
It's really a
Yeah.
moisturizing cream, and it just goes on like butter. Yeah, it's really a
Yeah.
lovely product. Awesome. Anybody else? Sorry, before I move on, was this next one is huge. I'd say 20 years ago to find a natural underarm deodorant was really a fallacy. I mean, it's really poison from the old formulations of many companies. It's so nice that people are waking up to some of these ingredients that cause health problems and are questionable. Shackley put a lot of research into this one, a way to, one, get the EWG stamp on this product and still have it work and be effective. So the zinc salts and the charcoal that are in this are all healthy ingredients you could put on your skin. I use this all the time and I'm super impressed with it. I really like this product. So if you're looking for a natural alternative to some of the antiperspirant deodorants that are out there on the market that have such things as aluminum, propylene glycol, fragrances, which in my last products call fragrance could mean up to 3,500 different chemicals in just that one name fragrance in any product in the United States. So be very careful with things that just say fragrance and aren't on the label explicitly explained what they are. And that is on this label for the Protect deodorant. I'm going to move on unless anybody has a screaming desire to talk about the deodorant at this point.
I actually, yeah, I actually want to talk about the serum. I was
Oh,
sitting,
right. Yeah. Let me go back up a slide there.
it was like that serum with the body lotion. When I go get a pedicure, they are the gals. She actually invited some of the other reps there to come and take a look at my legs because they could not believe what they looked like and how they felt. Um, it, they compared them to the 40-year-old women whose legs don't look like that. And that serum actually makes a huge difference. I use it on my arms and my legs, and it's just phenomenal what the difference it makes when I don't use it. It's so obvious.
That's a great
Wow.
testimonial. In
Yeah.
fact, Aldona, I think that kind of opens up another quick discussion about how long Shaklee has been in the research of nutrients that help the skin from the outside in rather than the inside out, where we started really. Vital Repair Plus, the patent that went towards that in some of our older skincare products, say 2, 3 generations ago, have only helped Shaklee come up with even better solutions and better delivery systems and higher levels of nutrients so that they are even more effective than our original patented formulas that still some companies haven't even come close to our 3rd generation ago in their skincare products compared to what we have. And
Actually, a lot of those are still in our new products because they're
mhm,
phenomenal.
yep, just phenomenal inventions, really. And that also brings up another point is people spend a fortune on some of this stuff, and Shaklee products are incredibly reasonably priced in the marketplace. And I would say some of those really expensive products don't hold a candle to what Shaklee has in them
That's for sure.
for being clean. So just keep that in mind. Everything you're seeing here is very competitively priced in the marketplace. All right. So in our What's New newsletter that went out, I was surprised to see uh, the Modere products. We had recently acquired this company, and for Shaklee to take a company on, this company better be to the moon and back to be even interesting for Shaklee to purchase. And these 2 products were featured on the cover of the What's New newsletter. And I'll be honest, I had not used them. We went ahead and ordered them. I love them. They are really quite nice products. Here's a great little fact. Yeah, Modere was the first toothpaste and mouth rinse in the world to earn the EWG verification. That is an interesting fact. So that speaks to, I think, the quality of what Modere has come up with that Shaklee now has under its product line. So I did try the toothpaste. Super nice. It's really smooth. It does a really good job cleaning, and it's incredibly price competitive. If you look at natural toothpastes out there, right in line with that, if not less. So give it a shot if you haven't tried it yet. And the mouth rinse is super easy. It has 3 ingredients in it, people, 3. So you know it's not laden with all types of chemicals and stuff like that. Um, give them a shot. That's all I'm saying. If you haven't tried them yet, that should be on your next order. Give it a shot. And for those of you who are Shaklee ambassadors and have a Shaklee business, you should not be buying somebody else's product. You should be buying your own. We now own those Modere product lines, so shop for yourself. All right, let's move into which could be an hour-long conversation with all the little tubes and bottles you see out here. I just wanted to make sure that even though they weren't specifically mentioned in the What's New newsletter, this entire youth line is worth taking a look at. Again, in comparison to some of the high-end skincare products that are out there, youth is an incredibly affordable way to have top tier skincare products in your vanity. These things work so well. We're not going to go into any specific products. I mean, unless anybody just has to shout from the rooftops about any specific thing about one of the product lines. Okay, Terry, I'll let you have it.
Well, I love the C&E repair, the little capsules. Oh my gosh, those are the ticket. I had some dark spots and they are gone
Okay,
thanks
that's
to the
interesting.
C&E repair. So if
Those
anybody hasn't tried it, it's a it's the bomb.
it's the little liver spot things.
Yeah, I guess, or from being out in the sun too much when I was younger.
Right.
Um, Whatever, but they're gone now.
If you have this desire to learn more about youth and you're on this call or watching the recording, reach out to the person who invited you because we do have a product talk about youth products. So please ask for that if you want to learn some more information. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate that.
And that
It's,
new vitamin C
Oh,
booster,
Mm.
that is like the icing on the cake because all these work synergistically together. And somebody said the other day, "Oh, your face has such a nice glow." So I told them about the product, and I love it, and the smell of it is fabulous.
Hey,
Yeah.
Scott, I'm of a generation where men never use skincare. And
Mhm.
about 3 weeks ago, I noticed I was getting these sort of bumpy, crusty patches under my eyes.
and his wife.
And my wife, who happens to be a Shaklee ambassador, encouraged me to get back to using some of the youth products, which I did. And I just went through the basic regimen, and 3 weeks later, gone, poof, done.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
good
something?
stuff.
And if that's the basic regimen, are you talking about cleanse, tone, and moisture
Yeah.
cream? Okay,
Yeah.
the three
Actually,
main,
Well, and the
no,
eye
no,
treatment
no.
too.
an eye treatment.
Eye treatment, toner, activating serum, and moisturizer.
Yeah.
And
He's-
Okay.
and
He's
mascara.
been so good. He kind of missed the mascara. For some reason, he didn't listen to me on that one.
Yes.
And
But I have to say, more and more men, especially this new generation, the men use a lot of
Oh,
skincare
yeah.
products. And I think we're very remiss in not encouraging more women to suggest to their fiancés and spouses to look better longer.
And where did
Absolutely.
you say the beauty wands go in the lineup at
Well,
night?
I haven't suggested that to Rick, no.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
well,
Let's get through the mascara first, and then we'll turn it
yeah.
to the beauty ones.
God.
All right, I'm gonna move on from youth. Again, we could definitely talk about youth all night. It's a call on its own, but please be aware these products are there. They're fabulous. So, just to kind of the recap on the whole youth line, why it's so great. We say we do clean beauty better than anyone. I just thought it was fascinating, the little chart on the right of the banned ingredients by country. If we were our own country, we'd be at 2,500 plus. Europe, almost 1,400 products. Same with Malaysia. Canada, not even half that, right? Japan, 30. That surprised me a lot with Eastern medicine and that type of philosophy. And then, of course, the United States, 11 banned ingredients. Isn't that something else? So it just goes to show you, folks, that there, there's stuff going into our personal care products that we don't want. And look for that EWG stamp. Very important. All right. Oh, I threw in another slide. See, I told you we could talk about youth all day long. This is, I looked at this, I'm like, oh yeah, of course. 100% vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, right? We don't test on animals. And then of course the clinical results. That's part of getting the EWG stamp is having the clinical results on your products. 100% of women were clinically proven to have younger looking skin in the study they did in testing of the products. 2/3 of them shifted their skin age into a younger decade. I believe it because I did a maybe it was a 4-month run, and I couldn't believe the difference in the before and after pictures in that time. In fact, just in 30 days, I was shocked at how it was progressing. So give it a shot. If you have not tried the youth products, give it a go. All right, this one was not on the newsletter either. However, I think everybody needs to know about it. It's one of Shaklee's secret agent products that if you're an ambassador, you order it because it's such a great product and it's so easy. But otherwise, you wouldn't really know about it because we don't seem to talk about it that much. I give these out as gifts all the time to my preferred customers.
Years.
And it's just a simple way to say thank you. And I do know that once people try it, they start fighting over it in their household, which is great. I've actually had that happen. So they had to order a bunch more. But the Meadow Blend bar it's not soap, it's a cleansing bar, and it's pH balanced to the acid mantle of your skin, which is about 7.0 on the pH scale. The fragrance is mild. It's just light. It's super relaxing. It's got oatmeal, vitamin E. There's no lye. There's no tallow in it. It lathers up like crazy, but it lasts quite a while too. One bar lasts quite a while. Love that. And I think what I've heard from the women in my customer base that have used it is it's so nice to shave with. And I heard that, I'm like, really? So I started shaving with it as a man, shaving my face with it, and that's all I use. It's the most wonderful lather for shaving if you wet shave. So it's just soft, smooth, and just a great bar. And what's interesting, if I had run out and I'm traveling and I have to try and use something else like the hotel soap, bar soap, I was like, how do people do this? It's like rubbing Elmer's glue all over yourself, trying to rinse it off again. It's horrible. And then so now I carry some Basic Age Classic as a backup just as an emergency in case I need something with other than Meadow Blend. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but yeah, I'd rather put a household cleaner on me than some of the chemical stuff that's out there. All right. So moving on. All right. Sorry, folks. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks like my last few slides didn't save. Well, that's all right. We've got Meadow Blend here. My last one was the Reveal Body Exfoliant and the Renew Lip Serum. So let me just talk about those. They're on the back page of your What's New newsletter. Does anybody have anything testimonial-wise for the Meadow Blend bar before I move on to those? Or do you have one for the Renew Lip Serum or the Reveal Body Exfoliant?
Yeah, for the Meadow Blend, Scott,
Mm-hmm.
we've used it for 50 years or whenever it came out. And that's all Steve ever shaves with.
Yep.
And we travel with it. And yes, you're right about giving it as gifts. It's amazing. It just works and it's just a really good product.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Does that scent linger? The orange, lemon, and lavender scent? It says light scent, but does it linger kind of, afterwards
No, it does
during
not.
the
I mean,
day?
it's just super mild.
Yeah.
Rinses off. You just feel
Yep.
like $1,000,000 after you're done taking a shower with this stuff. Yeah, it's really great.
Smell
sure.
clean. No. I just said you smell clean afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you're just clean. I mean, really clean has no smell, right? So that's good. All right, the Renew Lip Serum. It's a anti-aging, multitasking lip treatment, and it can be applied to the lips and the lip area. If anybody noticed in Denver here, last few days we've had this incredibly dry wind, and I noticed today I was out in it helping a friend, and how my lips just it was almost like getting chapped immediately, and I haven't had that for I don't know over a year since the last winter when it got really, really dry. This is just kind of an age-defying lip treatment that you can use that Shaklee has. Also has the EWG stamp on it. Anyone have anything to say about the lip treatment?
One thing that it's really good for, my mom's ears always got really chapped on top in the wintertime. And that's something that
Huh.
really helped with, was just putting a little bit of it on the tops of her ears. She, even if she wasn't outside, they got chapped. So it's if you have a problem with any dry skin, even like if the cuticles get super dry,
Yeah,
the
I use
lip,
it on my
the lip
cuticles.
works really well.
Yeah, works good.
All right. Well, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. I never would have thought of putting it on my ears. That's great news.
Articles, like Joanne said.
And the cuticles are
Mm.
so dry, and they just, it's great. And it's not greasy, so it absorbs fast, and it just, I think it helps the
Uh-huh.
cuticles in your nails grow stronger.
Yeah, and it smells nice too. It has I think it's orange peel, tangerine and vanilla. So
Yeah.
it's a super mild, lovely smelling product. And let's move on to the last one. That's the Reveal, the body exfoliant. So I think this is a great one for the body trio to add. Is kind of like an additional thing that you can do for really getting the dry skin particles and things off so that your skin has that beautiful glow. This is a great product for that. It's got natural exfoliants in it. So things like bamboo stem powder, pumice, sugar, muscadine grape, that's the polyphenol. So you're also getting some nutritional benefit on the outside of your skin with the exfoliant. Does anyone have anything great to say about the exfoliant?
You just have your own personal spa type day.
You really could with all of these products. Easy sell, simply because Shaklee has, of course, the 100% money back guarantee with these products. Give them a shot. You have nothing to lose, and you'll probably chuck everything out that isn't a Shaklee product. You can have this whole arsenal in your vanity and really get those toxins out of your house and put some good stuff on your skin that's actually going to have some benefit to the outside of you. So that is our call tonight, folks. Hope that covers the bases. Hopefully this is something you can share with your friends and family and get them to change brands because it could change their life. All right, that's it.
That was
Go do
good.
something. Go take a shower.
Great, great information, Scott.
That was great information and very succinct. Thank you, Scott.